What's going on, guys? This is going to be the full breakdown of how I was able to help over 120 service business owners to date make millions online by learning this hack of learning how to generate their own leads themselves. And this is basically a money glitch for service business owners. So if you're a service business owner, you better stay tuned and listen very carefully to what I'm about to share with you, because no marketing agency wants you to know this, and they definitely don't want you to know how to do it yourself. Okay? So I'm going to break down everything step by step. So let's jump in right to the iPad so I can show you exactly how it's done. All right. So the first thing that we need to understand is that when we're talking about leads, okay, for service business, this basically breaks down into two main things. One is paid ads and the other one is organic. All right. Now, on the paid ad side, this splits into Facebook ads, and Google ads. Okay. Now, just to be clear, Facebook ads is Facebook and Instagram ads, and the organic splits into website and map, Google Business Profile. And this called local SEO. Now, this thing right here, this is responsible for 95% of the leads that you're generating online. Okay. Now, some of you would say, oh, but there's Yelp, but there's Thumbtack, Angie's, all that stuff. Yes, but this is a very small percentage of the lead generated online. Plus, you need to remember that even if you're talking about Yelp, even if you're talking about House, if you're talking about Angie's, if you're talking about like any of these aggregators and directories, they rely on getting found online at the top result, meaning SEO, or they run ads online, especially on Google. So that's on the Google ad side. Okay. So if you know how to do it better than them, you're basically suppressing them. Okay, so this is why I'm saying this is responsible for 97% of the leads generated online. All right, awesome. Now, what we do in Local Service Mastery is we teach service business owners themselves how they can do the whole thing without ever needing to depend on marketing agencies, but without even needing to be every day, all day online. Okay? And the process is pretty simple. Okay, let me make it a little bit smaller so you can see. So what we start off with is we start off with Google Ads. All right? Now, why do we start off with Google Ads? Because Google Ads is your lowest hanging fruit. This is a place where you have people who are looking for your service right now. They want to get your service right now. And you can get to them in a matter of a day, 1 day, actually 3 hours. Okay. We used to tell people you have to go through the 4-day challenge, because we broke it down. We now shrunk the entire thing to 3.5 hours of training. And we already give you the template. We already give you everything. Like, we actually build you the Google Ads campaign itself. So you don't have, it's a no-brainer. So in 1 day, you can get in front of your most relevant customers and start generating leads from that. Okay? Now, why not start with SEO? Because SEO takes longer. Why not start with Facebook ads? Because Facebook ads is for people who might be interested in your service, but these aren't the best customers. Because with Facebook, you need to understand that it's people who they come up with a very interesting offer and they say, okay, what the heck? So these people are usually harder to basically upsell them and sell them on larger packages that you might have. But with Google Ads, these people are looking for your service right now. And you can get in front of them in a matter of a day. So this is where we start off with. Now, in a very high level, how you set up a Google Ads successfully goes like this. You need to have your campaign. and you need to have a landing page. Okay? Now, your campaign, all it does is it focuses on the area that you want to do, and you want to target, and it focuses on the services that you provide, and your job is to point the relevant people to the relevant landing page. So let's say you do a roof installation in San Diego. Your job is to build a campaign in such a way that whenever they click on roof installation ad in San Diego, they go into a landing page of roof installation in San Diego. Okay? Now, just to give you a basic understanding, if you're trying to run Google Ads yourself, most likely your results would be somewhere between 5 to 7% conversion rate. Now, a conversion for service, it's either someone who left a lead on their website, left their contact information on their website, or they actually gave us a call to the business. Okay? So 1 out of 20. So that, 5% means 1 out of 20 clicks is turning into a lead, into a phone call, or someone there leaving their information on the website. Okay? Now, if you work with a marketing agencies, this number usually goes up to around 15, 17, 20%. Okay? And you can see it in your Google Ads dashboard. It's very easy to see, but these are the numbers. Our average for students, our average is 33%. Okay? Now, that means that 1 out of 3 clicks is turning into a lead. Now, let me say something right now. If you see that the marketing agency that you work with, okay, is giving you 25%, 30% conversion rate, it's a good company. And if you're at the point right now where you're like, I don't want to deal with this, I'd rather pay the like a $1,000, $1,500 a month to a marketing agency to do it for me, that's a good benchmark. They're doing good jobs. Okay? But let me show you right now. I show you the results that our students, service business owners who never open up a computer, some of them before joining Local Service Mastery, let me show you the results that they're getting. Okay? All right. So you can see this is like 3 hours ago. This week we are doing very well. Target CPA adjusted as well as budget. Okay, look at the conversion rate, 43%. Okay, let's go down. Eleanor. Okay, my first win is that my conversion rate is 35%. And the reason I haven't shared it until now is that I thought this is the way it was supposed to be. It wasn't hard. It wasn't so hard to get there because I just followed the instructions and I took it for granted. So my second win is having the privilege of taking the 35% for granted. Okay? This is on the SEO. We'll get to it in a second. I'll explain to you what you're seeing. But Kirill, 58% conversion rate. Raz, 100% conversion rate. Gabrielle, 100% conversion rate. Itzik, 62% conversion rate. So if you're already running ads on Google, you can just click on one of these tabs in the overview and select conversion rate. If you're working with a marketing agency, they should show you this. If they're not tracking it, this is an issue. This is a problem. Okay? So this is something that you must track and you must send back into Google. Okay? So going back here for the drawing for a second, once you have this, you basically have already option to get into unlimited amount of leads. Because if you're getting 1 out of 3 clicks is turning into a lead, and almost any industry I've encountered, and I work with almost any service industry in the States, this is money. This is a money glitch. Okay? But it doesn't stop right there. It doesn't stop by you knowing how to do Google Ads and how to actually have a campaign that's getting money automatically for you. The second step after this is setting up your Facebook ads. All right? Now, with Facebook ads, we focus on two things. One is retargeting, and the other one is potential customers. Okay? Now, with retargeting, we're retargeting already people who interacted with our brand before. And so this is something that we are always, we keep it on. We want to be in people's consciousness because they might not use our service today. They might not need it in a month. But whenever they will, they know who to contact. Okay? And I'll just give you an example from my personal case. I've had people who watched my content for over a year on social media, and through my retargeting campaign, when they were ready, and each one has their own reasons, their own circumstances, totally understood. But when they were ready, I was only one click away. They didn't need to look for me. I was always there. All right? So you always want to be in front of people who already know your brand. So when they need your service, boom, you're out there. And the second thing is that you want to start focusing on more potential customers, meaning people who never even thought about using your service, or they're like, you weren't there. You like, I didn't even think about it. And then you came up with the right offer, boom, you generated a lead. All right? So this is the second thing that we do. And the beautiful thing, again, guys, you learn how to do all of that in the simplest way possible. So this is another few hours of setting up and you're off to the races. All right? And then the third thing is local SEO. Now, local SEO, the beautiful thing about it is that your job as a service business owner is to just understand what needs to be done, give it some test run yourself, and nowadays, again, with AI, guys, with ChatGPT, with all these tools, you have minimum work. So once you understand how to do this, then you delegate it into a VA, a virtual assistant, where this virtual assistant, in comparison to a marketing agency, a US-based or a Canadian-based marketing agency that will charge you anywhere from $1,000, $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and so on a month, and give you between 1 to 2 hours a month working on you. Why? Because they have 30 to 50 other clients under that one account managers that manages your account. And when you're asking something, it takes time. This virtual assistant will cost you $350, $400 a month. And they work solely for you between 4 to 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. And so try to compare the different output that your business gets when you have someone working between 1 to 2 hours a month versus someone working between 4 to 6 hours a day, 5 days a week on your brand, on your business. And so this is how we have people, and let's again jump to our wins channel. This is how Raz, like 3 months ago, his Google Business Profile wasn't even ranking. And now he's ranking at the top result in all of his area. If you're looking for emergency locksmith service. This is how Kirill was able to get these results of placing at number 2 in the organic with his website in a matter of 2 weeks. And now he was able to get in a 5-mile radius for some keywords, some long tail keywords. You do this by mastering lead generation, understanding how SEO works, doing a few tests on yourself, dipping your hands in the shit, right? Like doing the work. But once you understand that, then you offset it and delegate it to other people. So this is what we do in local service mastery. Now, the beautiful thing of why we have such a high success rate and why people are advocating our service and saying this has been a life-changing is because it's not just a online course that you can get at Udemy. You can try to go on YouTube and figure it out yourself. But we have weekly group calls that we troubleshoot your issues with you together. You have other service business owners from all services you can think of on these calls asking different questions. And when we answer their questions, your answers and the questions that you didn't even think of are being answered. And then you're like, oh, wow, I haven't even thought about that. Let me go ahead and tweak that. Let me go ahead and change that. And so you're like thinking in a hive mind scenario. And of course, we have our community where members help each other. Members connect with each other. Everyone shares what's working for them. And so this is how local service mastery works. And this is why it's so successful. So if you're at the point where you're like, I've had enough. I can't deal with that anymore. I must learn how to do it myself, because we work mostly with service business owners who already been through 1-2 marketing agencies. If you're just starting out and have some fantasies about a magical marketing agency that will just take you from where you are 5-10x without you having to do anything, just focus on sales, this program is not for you. And the reason why I'm saying it's not for you is because you won't understand how valuable it is, and you won't put in the time that it requires, and you won't put in the effort, and you won't understand the gems that we're giving you, because this is a life-changing program. This program actually teaches you how to make money with your service business. It's the ultimate money glitch, because you already know your trade. Now imagine you know how to generate unlimited amount of clients. You won. We have service businesses that are spending $100,000 to $200,000 a month on paid ads. Why? Because their business is making $15 to $20 million a year. So this is how you do it. Now, if you're watching this in August 2023, the price of the program is $8,000 paid in full and $12,000 if we do in installments of $2,000 a month. Okay? If you're watching it later on, I can't guarantee that these prices will stay. But a lot of people are wondering what's the cost. This is the cost. If you're ready to take action, if you're ready to move forward, if you're ready to take control of the most important part of your business, which is knowing how to generate leads, there's going to be a link underneath this video where you can book a call, learn about you, about your service, and if we see that this is something that we can help, we'll get you right in. My name is Lior Vaknin. If you're not convinced yet, make sure to check, maybe I'll link here some testimonials of our students so you can see what they have to say. Make sure to check the entire YouTube channel. I have a ton of free information helping you service business owner if you're just starting out that you can check as well. And of course, follow me on Instagram, VakninLior.com. And that's it, guys. If you're ready to get started, ready to take your business to the next level, book a call below. and I'll see you inside. Peace.